You want the door shut?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hello, you guys. Today I'm gonna talk about heaven. God puts us all on this earth for a reason. Reasons that we have no idea. Sometimes we ask ourselves questions like, why am I here? What purpose can I serve to the Lord? The answers will come to us in time, sometimes dreams. Today I am thinking about my grandpa Crossan, who passed away a couple years ago. But I always have him in my heart. If you guys want to, you can ask me questions. He passed away from a heart attack a couple years ago. So God sends us down with missions to do. Everybody has a place on this earth who is here. We all wonder sometimes what the missions are. But every day is different. Sometimes we often ask ourselves, what's God's reason for having us here? My belief is that God has a plan for all of us that are on this earth, and we must figure out the reason in time. Now, I believe that my reason for being on this earth is to make art stuff and do the best I can to make people laugh, especially my niece, whose 7th birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, Lexa! We all have guardian angels put on this earth for a reason. To show us the way when we get lost or get into trouble. Believe me, there's plenty of trouble on this earth for people to get us out of. Well, every day is a new opportunity to learn from our mistakes, but you must also have faith in yourself and in your friends and family to help you out of trouble when you get into it. Heaven is a wonderful place, but you must also be willing to teach people while you are on this earth positive ways to make a difference. I know I try to instill good lessons for my niece every day. Again, she is going to be 7 years old tomorrow, which is a good thing because she brought a lot of life and a lot of laughter to our family. So she is a blessing to all of those who know her, but God has reasons for putting us on this earth. We must also believe in our friends and family to help us out when we get into trouble or make a mistake that is too great for us to handle alone. Now, my belief is we all learn from our mistakes in time, and we all make mistakes because we're humans, we're not robots. But making mistakes is part of learning, and learning is part of life. We have an opportunity to learn something new every day we are on this earth, and we all make a difference. We all have choices, either positive or negative. I prefer to look on the positive side of life. But again, that's just me. Now we all have a choice. Will we go with the good side or the evil side of life? I prefer to look on the positive, good side. Like right now, my niece is in gymnastics and she loves it and she sticks with it. And she's 7 years old, gonna be 7 years old tomorrow, and is living life like the best she can. But then again, she's also very, very young. She's only had 7 years, and she's a pretty good artist. The other week, she drew a cat face on a canvas using my pastels I have at home. She freehand drew the cat. So she's very much into art stuff. And art is part of expressing yourself. And God gives you opportunities to express yourself through art, through writing, through your interest. Now, my interests include baseball. That makes me a little different. But again, differences are good things. A provider starts Monday next week. Hopefully, I'll be able to make friends with her very quickly because I haven't had a provider in a while for at the house. Now, my provider's name is Autumn. I'm into a lot of different movies and cooking shows. Sometimes God a string, sends us strings so that we can pick up his messages easier. Now, I believe that you have a chance to make a positive or negative impact on this earth. We all have choices that we make each day to be positive and or negative. But our choices reflect who we are. God sends different people in our lives to teach us right or to guide us the right way and be good role models to each other because we only have one life to live and we can't go backwards. We only have one life to live, and at the end of it, we're going to say, did I live my life to the fullest that I can? Did I do the absolute best I can on the earth with my life. And sometimes we all question the age-old question, why was I put on this earth? We are put on this earth for various reasons. We must try our very best in this life to make a positive difference, be a good role model to our families, and make good friends. Because if we make bad decisions, sometimes we'll look back on our lives and think, gee, I wish I could have done that very much differently than I ended up doing it, and we don't get a second chance at life. God will put positive people in our lives to help us through the difficult times. And we must accept our friends and families help when we're in trouble because all have we all have trouble in our lives, and that is a learning experience for all of us to undertake. My next challenge will be adjusting to my helper Adam, who I have had the pleasure of working with yet. But she starts next week, so hopefully we can become friends. I think we are all put on this earth for very various reasons, but we must learn to take the positive with the negative and roll with the punches, as it were, so that life is full of learning how to adapt to challenges. And when we are done with our lives, we will go to heaven with our Savior and our leader, God. And God will show us our mistakes through different people's eyes. Sometimes we make mistakes that are too great to take back. What I mean by that is we all do have a choice every day whether to make a positive or negative difference. This earth is a very, very big place with lots of wondrous places to go. If you have a choice to make a positive um, decision on helping your friends and family, I suggest you take it one day at a time. Because sometimes this life can leave you questioning, did I make the right decision when I did this?